patterns. With a circular pattern, you can duplicate features around a specified axis. With a rectangular pattern, you can duplicate features and arrange them in rows and columns with specified spacings. Begin by opening up the Lesson 4 file from the Data panel. The model is made up of two components, a box and a lid. We're going to use patterns to cut shapes into the lid so it can be used as a pen holder. Begin by activating the lid component. Create a sketch on the top surface of the lid. Draw a 12mm diameter circle. Select the rectangular pattern tool from the Create menu. Click on the circle to select it as the objects. Set the direction to any horizontal line. And then begin dragging the blue arrows. When you do this, you'll notice a pattern appearing. You can change settings such as the quantity in the menu here. Let's keep it at 3 and let's make the distance -50 in the horizontal axis and 50 in the vertical. Great, the pattern's been created, but it's floating around. Constrain it in place by applying a coincident constraint between the center of the middle circle and the origin point. Finish the sketch, and then extrude the circles through the lid. You may need to toggle the visibility of the sketch back on. Toggle off the visibility of the box, and then change the extent field to To Object. Then select the bottom face of the lid and click OK. The cut's been made, and you can toggle off the visibility of your sketches and re-enable the box to see how it looks. We're now going to look at circular patterns. Hold down Shift and select the last two features in the timeline, then right click and select Delete. Start another new sketch on the top surface. Draw a 12mm diameter circle. Apply a horizontal vertical constraint between the center of the circle and the origin. Activate the Sketch Dimension tool and set the distance between the center of the circle and the origin to 25mm. Finish the sketch and extrude the circle through the lid. This time select the Circular Pattern tool. For the Objects field, select the previous extrude feature in the timeline. For the axis, select the Z-axis, which is the blue line on the origin. Type in 6, this specifies the number of duplicates you require, and as you'll see, a preview appears. Click OK to accept the command. The tutorial is now complete, activate the top component, save the file and head on to the next one.